All right, my friends. Hey, welcome to February. We are now in the second month of the year. So, what are we going to do today? That's a good question, Miss Goshta. What are we going to do today? Well, let's take a look and see. Today, for the first lesson of the month, we're going to do a groundhog. Dun, dun, dun. Let's take a look at this. Turn the book, take a look at the way he goes in your sketchbook, right? All right. So, here's a little groundhog, and you can see he is close to the bottom of the page. Look how big he is. There's also a hill behind him and a little hole. He has a mailbox. So you know that this is where my little groundhog lives. The sun is out and there's a cloud in front of him, and look, he's wearing sunglasses. Do you know what they say about groundhogs? They say when they come out, if they see their shadow, they get scared and they duck back in. And that means we're going to have some more cold weather for the next 6 weeks. But if they don't see their shadow and they come out, then that means we're going to have milder weather. But in 6 weeks, it's going to be spring no matter what. So let's get ready for some warmer temperatures, right? All right, let's take a look at our groundhog close to the bottom. A couple fingers from the bottom. Look how big he is. This is halfway up, so we're a little above that. I've got a sun. I put a cloud. Got all kinds of stuff. Look at him, G-hog, like in Groundhog. So today you're going to need a pencil. You're going to need an eraser. Get yourself a Sharpie. If you don't have a black Sharpie, you need like maybe a black colored pencil would work, or a pen, or some kind of a black marker to trace your lines. And then some crayons to color things in. I like the crayons because we can start layering colors and pressing harder and lighter and looking at different values. Okay, doke? Yay! All right, get your stuff together. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, groundhog. First thing we need to do is put a line, a horizontal line across the bottom. This is where our groundhog is going to stand. So decide where it's going to go. Don't way up here. That's crazy talk. We want down here, maybe 2 fingers from the bottom. And I'm just going to draw a horizontal line. I'm going to pull my whole arm, get my arm up. I'm not going to go this way in little tiny lines. I'm going to pick my arm up and go. It's not exactly straight, but that's okay because this is the ground. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Now, we need to figure out where our groundhog is going to go. So how big is he? We're going to do a U shape for our groundhog. It's going to go up and down. It's going to be a U shape. I suggest practice with your finger first. So here's my pencil. I'm going to put my pencil down left-handed. I'm going to draw my U shape. Where is it going to go? Remember, I have to put my eyeballs in too. So I'm not going to go like a V. Figure out where is he going to go? Maybe over a little bit farther. This way you don't make as many mistakes. All right? When you think you know where is your groundhog going to go, I'm going to draw one line up and down and around. Now, I'm not real happy with that line because I think it's really pointy on the top. So I'm going to come up and fix that. I'm going to make it a little bit flatter. Whoop. And notice I changed my line before I erased. That way I don't make my same mistake a couple times. All right. Ta-da! Now, poke him in the eye. Where are his eyes going to go? I'm going to put probably here. I don't want him down here. It's close to the top of his head. That's where I want him to go. So I'm going to put a circle for his eye, and put a little circle on the inside, and a circle for his eye, and a little circle on the inside. Right now he looks like a ghost, doesn't he? Ooh. All right. So this guy, my guy, has sunglasses on, and I'm going to show you how to do that. If you don't want to put sunglasses on yours, you don't have to. But I put them on mine because the sun is out. All right, so if you want to put sunglasses on him, I'm going to draw my sunglasses pretty wide. They're going to go to the end of my head. I'm going to make a rectangle right there, and look how I went on top of my eyes. And I'm going to do a U shape. and a U shape. Leave a little space in between. Ooh, they don't match, do they? Ooh, Miss Kosh, now we gotta fix that. I know. Look at my teeny tiny little eraser. My teeny tiny eraser. It's so small. It's crazy. All right, so now I've got those there. Now I'm going to double it up. I'm going to do another U shape. It's more like a W shape, and then another one right here. So here's my glasses. I'm going to straighten that out. I like that better. I really need a bigger eraser. Now, what do I need to fix? Take a look at it. What do we need to fix? Well, I'm not going to see his eyes up there, so I'm going to erase his eyes out of his glasses. So his glasses come across like this. And I'm not going to see that. That's not really there either, where the U shape touches the frame of his glasses. There. Now, pretty good? Ooh, right there, I need to take that out. Where I had it a V and then I straightened it across. I want it to go like that, like glasses do. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so where is yours going to go? Ooh, one side's longer than the other. I'm going to make that a little bit longer right there. Get rid of that line. Miss Kosh, I'm making a whole bunch of mistakes today. I know. My groundhogs keep changing. So I'm going to put my ears right here on the side. Just a little curved line, like a C and a backward C. And then his nose is going to be a triangle, and I want it to fit right here. So I'm going to draw an upside down triangle, so a straight line across here so it touches my glasses. Then it's going to come down to a point in the middle. And now I'm going to come from the middle, I'm going to do an up like this. I'm going to curve back up like this. Now I'm going to make the little poochy, the little pouches here by his nose. So I'm going to start here and come out and around. Start here and come out and around. See where I should have touched that better. Miss Kashna. See, there we go, like that. So it's all one piece from around here up to his nose. Let's make him some teeth. Draw a straight line down. Let's make some little rectangles for teeth, because you know they chew on the wood. Those little groundhogs, woodchucks. That's the same thing. So we need some teeth. All right. In my picture, my guy is giving you the thumbs up. He's like, all right. And that's good. I like him like that. He's like happy, right? So we're going to draw him with the thumbs up so he can give you the happiness. But first, I'm going to give him his belly. Very lightly, because we're going to erase the belly from here and around. Okay, we're going to erase that line in a minute. Part of it. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. So I'm going to draw an upside down U for a thumb. And then I'm going to draw a box right here. See that box? This is going to be this part of his hand, because he's going, ay. And then from here, we need to draw his arm. So I'm going to start here and get a little bit wider as I go back. And you can just curve it around if you want. It's all right. Now let's change this into some little fingers. You know they have fingers. I'm just going to give him 3 though. I'm not going to give him 5. He's hilarious. Now this guy, this hand, what can he be doing? He could wave. You could put his hand up so he could wave. Or you can leave his hand down. Okay, so I've got 2 lines that are on a diagonal. This is going to be his arm. Then I'm going to give him a thumb. So I'm going to do a loop. And I'm just going to give him 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3, right? If you want to have him holding something, go ahead and do that. Now, I'm going to erase his belly out of that arm and out of here. All right. Now, let's give him some legs. He's sitting down on, so his legs are going like curved lines out, okay? So he's sitting down on his bottom. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to come around and down to the ground. Do the same thing over here. Out, around, and down. See how close I am to his body. Now I'm going to make 3 circles. I'm going to put one here, and one on the other side. Those are his toes. So this is what I did right by that line. I'm going to do one on the inside, one on the outside, and then the other one right there. All right? Yay! Okay, so let's give him someplace else to stand. This is all grass, so this is going to be green. Back here in the middle, we can make a nice little hill for him. Okay? And if you wanted to add a hole, he could have some ground coming up. There could be some pushed up ground right here. Maybe there's a rock or something right there. Some grass. This could be his hole right here. And see, I'm just doing some zigzags for grass. Here and there we'll do some zigzags. Make it look like there's some grass growing. Alrighty. This is his hill. This could all be a pile of dirt right here. All right. You want to do a mailbox? Sure, put a mailbox in there. Let's do 2 vertical lines, and then we're going to put like a T. We're going to cross it on the top. That's the bottom of the mailbox. We need another one up here, perpendicular. That means they don't touch. Now I'm going to do a curved line, like a skinny rainbow, and connect it. And then I'm going to connect it back here. Mailbox, doo-doo. Don't forget you need the little flag, just in case he's sending out mail. If he's sending out mail, then that flag's going to be sticking up. And then you can write his name on there. I gave mine a G and a hog because his name is Groundhog. Now don't forget the bottom. Some grass down here. This is going to help plant your mailbox into the ground. So a couple of zigzags, different sizes. If you wanted to go ahead and add in like a stalk and you wanted to do a little flower on here, you could. Do what you need to do in your grass, make him look good. Now, the next thing we're going to do is add some fur. So I'm going to add some of these zigzags here to add some texture to him so he looks like he's fuzzy. So I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to go one way and I'm going to go the other way. It's just Z's. So all of my lines here are going to curve this way down my groundhog or woodchuck. And then the other ones are going to go this way. So I'm going to start up here. I'm going to go out and back to that line. Out and back to that line. Like little razor teeth. Not everywhere. And they're not all the same size. Some of them could be longer. Some of them could be shorter. Try not to make them all the same size. All right? You can do that all the way down to here. Oh, I'm going to get rid of that line. I don't need that. I don't need that one either because those are his legs. I could put some on his knees if I want. Might make him look like he's got little woolly knees. Now on this side, I'm going to do the opposite. Back this way. And see, I'm sticking right with that original rainbow line that I made. There, perfect. I could even put a little fluffy stuff right there on his legs, right? Excellent. I can do this on his belly too, out and back on that line. Just a little bit. Make it look like it's hair. This is called texture. Makes it look like he's got some hair on his belly, okay? All right, so really that's all we need to do, except that we're going to give him a sun. So I'm going to make a big circle thing right here, wherever you want your sun to be. Practice it first. Before I even put my pencil down, I'm going to move my arm around and say, this is what I want it to look like right there. It's not perfect. I can always come back and fix it. I know it's not going to be perfect. I'm not a machine. I can't do things and make them right the first time. All right, so I can leave my sun like that, or you could add your rays, you could add some clouds, right? Oop, my cloud got a little carried away. And then take your marker. Oop, before you do your marker, remember to put a piece of paper underneath That's going to keep your pages clean. Put a scrap piece underneath and start tracing everything. All right, trace all of your lines, stay on them, don't go crazy and all over the place. Make sure you stay on your pencil lines, okay? And then when you get that all done, you erase. Is that correct? It sure is, Miss Kashna. All right, so go ahead and get your work done. I'm going to finish tracing mine. I need to make my eyes a little bigger. Ah, there he is. That's better. Whoa, that was too big. Ah, okay. I'm not going to color Sharpie on his nose, though. All right, go ahead and trace your lines and then get coloring. And we'll make sure that you are going to color the sky all the way to the ground. Notice my sky is not blue. Color your grass. You can press harder in some areas than you do in others. And I gave my guy a shadow. And I did that when I colored. So think about, where is your sun? Where is it shining? And where is his shadow going to fall? Okay? And then we'll talk about that when you're done tracing all of your lines. Alrighty? So hit pause and trace your lines. I'll be back in a minute. Bye. All right, so hopefully you've erased all of your lines. Check and make sure all those stray marks are gone. Now, we need to talk about where the shadow is going to go for your groundhog, okay? So if the sun is shining here, the rays are going to come out from here like this. So the sun is going to hit the back of our groundhog and it's going to carry forward like this, okay? So if I'm looking at the sun shining across, where's my groundhog? Here, his shadow is going to come this way. So look at the line. It's going to go this way and this way. It's not going to come out this way because my sun is over here. In this picture, my sun is over here. So when it comes this way, my shadow is coming out to the right, okay? So I'm going to color my grass, and the grass that is closest to me is going to be more green than the grass that's farther away. And the reason is called atmosphere. Atmosphere is the air that's around us. And because there's air in between us and that grass way back there, it makes it a little bit lighter, okay? So the grass that's close to me in the front, in the foreground of the picture. Geez, I keep finding more and more places I didn't erase. Silly Miss Kashna. So the grass that's closest to me up here is going to be darkest, okay? It's going to be more green. So I'm going to take my black and I'm going to look at my sun and where is my sun shining? Okay, it's coming from here. So I know that my shadow is going to go this way. So very lightly with my black, I'm going to draw two lines that go this way. See how I'm changing it, making it go right across there. Just checking it. So this is going to be my shadow because my sun is behind my groundhog. I'm going to color lightly. Don't press hard. I'm going to go lightly. All right, with my shadow. Now I'm going to press harder with my green. And look what happens. My green is still green, but it's going to mix with that black. And it's going to make my green a little bit darker right there where my shadow is. And you know, I think it's okay for the groundhog to see his shadow because I want it to be sunny. I don't want it to be all cloudy and gloomy in February. I want it to be nice and sunny. Okay, so that's why I'm making mine a little sunny day. And I've given him some sunglasses, right? All right, woohoo! So here's my green grass. Now I can take my darker green and make a darker value. Value is the dark and light of the same color. So I can press hard with my green grass on my little M lines here that make it look like there's pieces of grass standing up. And then I can color lightly with the same green and just not press as hard. Look, I can even go right over the top of it. And now my grass is going over the hill away from me. Okay, so value we can get with crayons. We can also get them with colored pencils. So you can use colored pencils with this also, okay? All right, Miss Kashna, I think I got it. Look at shadow from the sun. Ooh, I could do this here too, couldn't I? Where's my sun shining from my mailbox? From here? So I'm going to bring my shadow from my mailbox. I'm going to draw a little line right here. Remember, it's coming right this way. I'm going to draw a little line from my mailbox. There's my shadow on my mailbox too. And I didn't press hard with my green because it's in that back part. But look at the shadow now in there. Pretty good, huh? You just took your whole artwork to a new level by making shadows in your picture, okay? So add some shadows in. All right, you, my friend, need to finish coloring. And don't forget to press hard in some areas and press lightly in others so we can create those values. We've got our textures, that's the fuzziness of our groundhog. Oh, I could press harder on that stem too. And then don't forget to color your sky in. It doesn't have to be blue. It could be yellow, it could be orange, depending on how hot it is during the day, okay? So make it beautiful and send me a picture. Let me see. I love to see your artwork. Don't forget his nose is gonna be black too. What? I love our groundhogs. All right, happy Groundhog Day. Love you, bye.